drop it. Or drop it now no pay na you could say rearrest. They say you can have fresh charges against the two. And yes, premises what moana Yoko SNPK Maswell Kofi Juma, former CEO at the Gehok Distilleries. Gehok Oba Industrial Area Greater Accra ya no pe kra me kofa anymore no. Maswell so Yoko peke last week. And I say ya ration na call ICU unit of Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Etiri sika ayi a yetwa to netiso as bill no 55 million. Na ye duedum na nkrofo nhyɛ da nte ase. Ene ko duedum bi says na 55 million ye. Oni no okwa for here as one of the big conditions maybe. Investigation kaka here ne say. Sir, the investigative bodies and when they are on any time on case so no share maybe bonia a course or sector. Se sika bi ase bi obi wi aye yesusu se na ho bom mu sika se na kwakodi wo a ye hwe se sika ne so ene ye de bill no de ato so enti for instance ebia 1 billion ababedi kwasi bu ache wo so koma me 20 billion bill la ebia metimi ape obi no matua na makomba bi ade na omo ye no is about say opese otwini panaso no wa recoupi ade na kodi no ho no bi mu no it is a 2 billion 1 billion kodi ni pana ho no mu a make sure say the condition no ebe kosoro na hye no ama wa start di nkomo etinya se ye hwe anim kekese ebia metan ho etifa 1 billion with the 1 billion atoso metan with the 600 million. It depends on boni e course ana kwadu na de bo no how a emudro de sifate mamen kan sa how emudro esifate binit esikasem ana se nyapade ba kwakodi ho yakeka kontum ni nyina bomu a ne sombo no ya kwakohwe na afie de ayi be no e de aba betu so se gu a ne ba ne sade awje ho ba bia na enye ti wono ubekam na enema bi na afofa ya anya yi a na wa start na o hwechiri kama eti abetwa president mama so se ORA no we are told say ORA this week no court ebe busy papa enya asem to so cases dey be about 4 cases ebe court this week and then the second week of May and I'm about so first week now last week start here last week Friday na first so the second week was that what is the second week
and then fifth
yeah but still the second week
of what
of May really? But I never fit so last week okay. You know last week in ABC Thursday and on Friday in Shasi me last week in Shasi it is on my calendar no ebi urabi na akwa kwenti na just the last week in Kwanekita 2 months from Monday to Friday nekita 2 months and you ever share oral cases in the then the development time by the name of Bosui we are then ya call other topics no then you have a PDS so nka ho enipa mako and 9 Philip Ayensu PDS
public is it public distribution
PDS ECGR na nka omoto PDS yeah ECGR MPP time na nka ombeso omoto PDS
okay
womo ekogigi light bills omo DC kana omo ntua no
right
Yoko so started last week enipa 9 Philip Ayensu Verage Fat Sophia Koko Sophia Koko era Justice onuniana Justice Minka premo enti almost so yachi womo a and also so abandi so far these cases no na fe near proceeding from there
William Dawson memfa kwenso nchia obi bia biem na mento nkrama alaji ma digibrio na bia obi amechia no na menka nche ne se te se de mekae no e pia ka ne besi akwan papa so no na ya caterpillar yentumi mfa so no na ya no twa na ni hyeme akaka no twa na ni ahweme akaka afedi wato na adwum kra obi be no nka nkyere no menko ne sa so wo so ntwa na ni mbehweme a ento kwasem. Enti alaji baby obi amachia. Na ranso kwasibuachi.
Yes, I was.
Asama boss nama my worried about ORA and Attorney General. And concerning Hanan and a wife case no.
Yeah.
William say I'm a lawyer and I stand to be corrected. William so between me Attorney General.
Obeti me Attorney General. For time wasting na.
Not time wasting. What's the charges now Attorney General the born?
Yeah.
Are dropping.
Yeah.
Meboa.
I drop it.
And sana yebeti Hanan and the yiri asem.
Yeah.
And ya Attorney General na be press conference.
Yeah.
And no chire yen alleged evidence of their malpractices. Meboa.
Yeah. By a drop your sanction.
Oh, and ya Attorney General actual yoku na actual. And this munim semunya investigation in kusi anu tranya. Why the rush to have a press conference on the people who are alleged to have committed crimes? Inti hanana yira sembe deja ye kon baby it is alleged say the asset mo woni no nyina. It was based on press conference ne list of assets Attorney General Bellisty. So if let's assume in contest what gunipa nanimu ase akosi sam pempen so no. Now one kasa wa withdraw charges no. Ekwen ho se obesiw. Enra chi bi ekoka me yenkoti a yesi wontumi onye galamse.
Sa publication I'm sure
Say na ye no say na ne kura.
I'm not sure. Because you see that about the following week and I went to me former manager Akonta mining. So cook general witness boss because want to me order or catch from some concoy.
Yes.
But I don't know yes. Evidence from
it was alleged say na kura. Say Attorney General
Akokam
say want to me na onye galamse.
Yente.
Right. Let's a publication
yeah, me be but you know I had written evidence from Omoho. If you are Deputy Attorney General, they say you are no timer.
Yeah, don't tell me so more. Don't tell me so more. The such things, no, you issue a statement say it is a fake news and now say otherwise.
Okay.
But I believe in law. Say as a say emra a fan pepe. But we have also witnessed various situations at where emrano say iron address air fan no delay any tactics be munintino before say obi no na you scratch my back I scratch your back bi akobam na asem no ya any deja aya nkrofo can say eye oranti and Ghana for two aba edima NDC. I don't subscribe to that. And yeah, entirely oral. ORA's reason for getting NDC votes, no, minute in my opinion. Now, me did say I'm bonny and a chrono. Bia na course we busunya bi mo abeju o mana boso ene man krofo ye o mohin businesses are na egu money no manoma but say yan quicken the pace ne nso a it means that people's interest and as people's vim me putting it that way in the party no and in the justice system no na yakofom because when me feel say 1 year on year 1.5 years no ya che dodo say ntumi nya nipa baako aya kan say we de yetumi adi na sem na ma kodum pempesu say yedi na kotum am say ye check anase ye bu nkomponko ye chi na ye hwe time wuru akwa mpepra mo ne mahama mo yedi wo mkogu mu no Ibrahim your friend say Ibrahim Adams enya mahama Ibrahim Adams mo yedi wo mkogu ne bakunya ko ne nkrechi kufo
mame mo men kan bi kakra ha ma
kan me
e bi another my ayi kakra former NAFCO that's National Buffer Stock CEO wife discharged as state withdraws charges later rearrested benkum kakra the state has withdrawn criminal charges against former National Food and Buffer Stock Company Limited Chief Executive Officer Hanan Abdul Wahab Alu Diba and his co-accused in the ongoing 78 million Ghana cedi alleged loss case, with the Deputy Attorney General saying The decision follows the discovery of fresh evidence and is aimed at ensuring a fair trial. Deputy Attorney General Dr. Justice Shrimsai announced the withdrawal in court on Tuesday, May 5. May 5, the adjournment date for the case. Before later providing further explanation on social media. The social media, the social media comment, but almost fresh evidence. So I don't know, say rearrested. Are you rearrested or no? Almost the different charges but they are still not left in the hook.
Yeah, so but one say in the absence of the fresh evidence, it means that they would have been acquitted and discharged from the previous criminal charges proffered against them. And that is where my worry is. Until you better mankrofo ya prefer criminal charges against them. Nina say ya rearrest. When you say this MPP for no, say what do we court? They will exhaust every minutest chance.
I know the
appeals upon appeals, extension upon extensions, no case upon no case. Opposition. Enti yabamu ebu, and I'm sure say anyam say MPP aban pa de wo musi dokro Ghana state institution bien ho na eka enda ho, to the point that we have been briefed by the Attorney General and other institutions, say, but and the finance ministry, I should say the finance ministry, have briefed Ghanaians. Say, after 6 days per MPP for every power no. It's kana and as a bossy ana IMF Ediama Ghana. Omo this says this new draws can in every account no. As we speak, we've been told, but as to what they use the money for, who withdrew the monies, no, and not the woman briefing. This a Kobane say, Omuko who almost say, Namfo, na say, Kokaso is canny ye, no, says in the Munia, who I wouldn't say Sani, no, into Yanchenia, just say, ya tiabont in the taxpayer. A car edaya, so bad nankophobia at baby at the free. Shemre Central PDS, I said by a baby king. Just in Krofoka Krebi for good 6 months and more, they were taking bills from us. Alleged evidence on tape as to how they were going to apportion those monies. America no part of the system every draw into who patches on mine. I see a person the prepare juma. Now 1.5 years in. Now Sanko Fred that's on them around. Gabi is around, lifting his shoulders. And Crofono more deep boning mum or mum dede. And let them say memo document be me wo ha.
Yeah.
After no marking me case here by ye. Police if why your man from the wie. Omo the docket akoma Attorney General. Yente home marching. No press conference from the Attorney General. You understand? Is it because we are more parliamentary? Now, some money owu amon hwenda. Hwe the NPP. Na your friend say after no marking can who be. Adi omode ye ato force no jeju question. After no marking one drink kura pose ono na oka say ato no. One drink proper anko kire say ono ne birthday no oni ato na kwatra the same table edidi ye. Wo ye hwe ham ye dokro ato. To the point, say they wanted to jail Ato Force at all costs to reduce the numbers of the MPP to have so that the NDC so that the MPP could have their way. Yan share omobe passing e-levy adi omo ye yo wo memoha to the point of bringing an imposter up to date. That imposter no nothing has been done about it because omo parliamentarians until where the mom fanche. There have been death upon death. It is a less than painful be monsa wom to say JB Danko do we up to date yante hohwe. I don't want to sit here and believe said the police don't have that report on the person who sent somebody to go and murder JB Danko Edu. Neither do I think that the Attorney General of today doesn't know about what the problem was. And it's a more banner quantum of rot way a course, for which reason Ghanaian gave you a resounding victory. Now some more better iron keke. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. Kwesi ebeha. Na anka ye say come 2028. The margin to beat NPP no ebe rise yakobe say 2 million. Because as we speak, they don't have any standing no. Enti no monana na mkrasi ni kokwa ase no. Enti it is the responsibility of the current government to tell the people who voted for them say, "Dear Mosoma say yeah. And what are some of the things? Give us development, which of course we know that road infrastructure and other things are going on. But most important, we are on anka say nye bibi a friend law kropa anka ye nka say ye compare evidence answer. Because one na woda adwuma we ya no e na bibi say yakoso. Nti ade na ese ye koye hwehwemu ane noma atwemu saa ye court. But of course, ye nyina no ya begya tum wo wi ase say there is something called law and there are institutions called court systems. And you must go through those processes to be able to know say nipa no ade a and in fact you and I know say in most cases no nipa no wadi bone ne potin bi kropo akunipa but the so-called justice no ebe free no for one reason or the other, either through lack of evidence or through connivance or through bribery.
Okay, yeah, share what you're saying. So Deputy Attorney General on the Twitter or Facebook account, following the discovery of fresh evidence, we have a while ago, today, withdrawn from the prosecution of all the accused persons in the case of the Republic versus Hanan Abdul Wahab, Alu Diba, and 4 others. This is to afford each of the accused persons a fair and more speedy trial in accordance with the Constitution. And not just the other one, Oma update later this afternoon, which is the last but one prosecution witness in the case of the Republic versus Kwabena Edubuahin and others will continue her testimony. A former bank relationship manager and later employee of the accused persons. This prosecution witness testifies to how the accused persons got and spent the monies which we believe they stole from the state the year. Anyway, Justice Sai, Deputy Attorney General.
Okay, first a paragraph.
Okay.
I see following the discovery of fresh evidence.
Yeah.
We have a while ago withdrawn from the prosecution of all the accused persons in the case of the Republic versus these people.
Yeah.
And 4 others. Then this tells me, it is not to say, the charges preferred against them has been withdrawn.
Okay.
But the prosecution has been halted more or less to add the fresh evidence. That is how what I see there.
Okay.
That is how I see it. Because if I get to understand, those charges preferred against them for which the Attorney General told us, I withdraw there, then I have a problem. But from what is up there, my understanding may say, because there are fresh evidence for which you cannot file another evidence in separate on the same people, they have withdrawn the prosecution and they are going to add those fresh evidence to the previous.
Did not just tender in
exactly new
evidence?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's how I get
and
it.
So when you been one code the details, now hey, you know what I mean? And you know I buy so many show. Say anything I acquire job me some form
and I can assure you the can say
and
from what I'm reading, that is how I can interpret it. Right. And we should now there should be speedy adjudication over these issues. Now because people are getting worried. Not just grassroots. mpanyinfo omo. To be very honest, some of the MPP members, it was when these charges were coming on, and now be mpanyinfo pa o. Omo say, "Hey, nti akwesha we je na wo ye ni." They didn't know until a new government came in. And as we speak, I can tell you that there are so many things that even the government of the day for 1.5 years, they have not uncovered. Many things went on. You understand? Until you no fast and you making sure say no maybe more so said the whip up the interest of the public. You will say yes, NDC has come and the justice system is working. Medasi.
Okay. Young Queen 90.5 FM. So time about Mr. Fadama can be one more soya sene was say malaria fever net.